This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Calhanoglu looks to dink one in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Manchester will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
De Bruyne looks to slip it through. Aguero passes it through. The shot's on! He's delivered all right!
And some of the best managers I've played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Manchester take the early advantage. Thrust towards the front line. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Looks like a good ball through. Zabaleta tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Get a throw in. Now the pass. He's dealt with that well. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Aguero with the ball through. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Now it's Mehmedi, looks to thread it through. Fernandinho tries a through ball. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
De Bruyne stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Up to meet it! He scores! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Bravo does well to parry it. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I can't believe he's had to go from that far out.
And shoots! That is wayward. Manchester get it back again. And he's made certain that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Aguero. Sterling. Can he find a finish now? He's off on a marauding run. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Great leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Now the pass. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Manchester didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Into the channel, crosses it in low. Kiesling shapes the shoots. Must score. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
They've done it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Crosses in a low one. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Kiesling can shoot here. Silva comes sliding in, deftly done. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Plays it over to the other flank. Now it's Sterling. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious. Bayer Leverkusen don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Kolarov. Now the cross. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Aguero, he's onside, and the ball's come out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Sterling. Lars Bender pumps it upfield. Silva. De Bruyne. Silva. Mehmedi. Now it's Aguero, and it's De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. Aguero passes it square. Good delivery, but no joy.
Bayer Leverkusen didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Mehmedi. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. That intervention was very necessary. Sterling passes it through. Aguero. Who's going to make this theirs? Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Aimed long and direct. Aguero tries a long pass towards the front. Oh, great ball! The world at his feet! Raheem Sterling! Sterling with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Manchester go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Towering header! They've managed to get it away. Goes for goal! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
It's Mehmedi. Glass bender. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks like a good ball through. Glass bender. It's a long forward pass. Tries the route one option. Lars Bender tries lifting it over. And that's out of reach. Looks to slip it through. Sané has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. It's come loose. Yaya Toure gets his foot in there. Fernandinho with the ball through, cuts it out.